word to your mother. My name's Steve and I do not pay full price. Like ever. I will do what I can to beat the system if it means I save a few pounds. So along the way I've learned quite a few little hints and tips. So I thought I'd do a little video just to share kind of what I've learned. Now some of this is going to be stating the fucking obvious, to be honest. But if you're the sort of moron that walks into a department store and pays full price, you're going to learn a lot. If you're already a collector and you've been doing this a while, then you might just learn the odd thing here and there and you should think, I might do that next time. But hopefully there's going to be something for everybody. Let's do this.
The first thing you should do is set up some sort of cashback account. Quidco is an option, but I use Topcashback. As you can see, through the years I have earned a shitload of money doing this. I'll include my Topcashback referral link in my video description. If you use that, when you get to about £100 of cashback, they'll give me about £10. The important thing to remember with cashback is you can use it for everything you buy online. It doesn't matter if it's a Domino's pizza or a cheeky little something that vibrates. As you can see, I saved over £1 buying something from the perfume shop, and a couple of fragrances I bought from All Beauty. I also saved a couple of quid. It's not massive, but as it's a percentage, the more you spend, the more you save. And it really is quite easy to do. You can either use the Topcashback app on your phone or go to www.topcashback.co.uk, search for the website that you're going to use, click on a link, and then the cashback automatically gets calculated. Then you can withdraw the cashback into your bank account or PayPal, or you can convert it to a store voucher like eBay or something like that. The next tip is probably more for the collectors, to be honest, or for people that just like a good bargain. I'm not sure if there's an equivalent in the United States, but there's an app in the UK called Hot Deals UK. The app and the associated website is a forum for users to share discount codes, vouchers, glitches on websites, or any really good deals that they've found. You can filter and search by pretty much any category. I have a saved search for fragrances, so every now and again I just go on there and search to see if there's any bargains that I can be tempted by. This was one I found and used recently. This Nuit d'Issy was retailing for £44 on the fragrance shop website. This voucher code, specifically for this product, reduced it down to £19.50. Always read the comments because some users will say if it's a good or bad deal or if they've found a better price elsewhere. Regardless of what they say, you should always go onto Google and sense check it to make sure it is a good price, because just because some knobheads put it on there doesn't actually mean it's a good deal. This next tip is a bit UK focused again, I'm afraid, but if you're a bit addicted like me, you might often wonder, how do I turn these Sainsbury's Nectar points into some money that I can spend on fragrances? Well, there is a way. You can actually link your Nectar account to your eBay account. So not only do you collect points every time you buy something on eBay, you can also spend your Nectar points on eBay by converting them into an eBay voucher. Of course, buying fragrances on eBay can be a bit of a risky business, so make sure you only ever buy from somebody that's really well reviewed. Typically, I only use eBay for buying fragrances by a Marth, because there's nowhere else to get them. There is one user that I've used before and I would highly recommend, and I've mentioned him in some of my previous videos. The next tip is quite a quick one, but I just wanted to highlight, if you're shopping from Fragrance X, don't always assume that the 15% discount code is the best deal you can get. As a rough guide, if you're shopping from the UK and you're spending less than £60, it's cheaper to use the free shipping worldwide code, which is FSW, and this will be a bigger saving. We're now getting into the stating the obvious section. So when it comes to searching for a fragrance that you really want and you're trying to find the best deal, make sure you use every tool available to you. If you're using Google, don't just search through the websites that it returns as hits. Also use their shopping tool and their shops tool as well, because quite often you will get different results. Remember, you can search by a specific volume or size. You can also search by shops to include delivery price, but remember, these deliveries aren't always accurate. Remember to check the websites that are returned in the standard search results as well, because sometimes these aren't included in the shopping tool. And don't forget, the Google results don't include any cashback that you might be eligible for. Sometimes a dearer price might work out cheaper once you apply some cashback. Another thing you can do is search for a voucher code for a specific website, but this is really time consuming, there's a lot of clickbait, and most of the codes just don't work, so I can never be bothered. The final note is just to say don't forget there's a few cheap suppliers in the high street that have a surprisingly good selection of fragrances. The one that always surprises me the most is probably Savers. The only trouble is their selection is always behind the counter, so it's really difficult to get to and have a look. Well, that's it guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you got something out of this video, even if it was just one tip. If you did, please hit like, and if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching. Much love.